children, yesterday I was taught you economics lesson third, poverty as a challenge. In this chapter I taught you overview what is poverty, two type case of poverty, rural and urban. It is also poverty as seen by social scientists. Now read again and look at the page number 373. Poverty as seen by social scientists. Since poverty has many facets, social scientists look at it through a variety of indicators. First, usually the indicator used relate to the level of economic and consumption. Second, now poverty is looked through other social indicators as under. First है illiteracy level, lack of general residence due to the malnutrition, lack of access to the health care, lack of job opportunities, lack of access to safe drinking water, sanitation, etc. Third, analysis of poverty on the basis of social exclusion and vulnerability is now becoming very common. These are explained as under. Now, social exclusion. Social exclusion implies living in a poor surrounding with poor people, excluded from enjoying social equality of people in better surrounding. Social exclusion can be a cause as well as a result of poverty. It leads to exclusion of individuals or groups from facilities, benefits and opportunities that others enjoy. In India, the basis of caste system is social exclusion. People who belong to the certain caste were prevented from enjoying equal facilities, benefits and opportunities. This caused more poverty in comparison to the lower income. Vulnerability to poverty is a measure that describes the greater probability of certain communities, that is, members of a backward caste or individuals. Examples are widow, physically handicapped person of becoming or remaining poor in the coming time. Determination of vulnerability is made by various options available to the different communities. These are in terms of asset, education, job, health, etc. and analysis their ability to face various risks like natural disasters. The group which face greater risk at the time of natural calamity are called vulnerable groups. Now, poverty line. At the center of the discussion on poverty is usually the concept of the poverty line, a common method that is used to measure poverty is on the basis of the income or consumption level. A person is considered poor in case his or her income or consumption level falls below a given minimum level necessary for fulfillment of basic needs. What is necessary to satisfy basic needs is different at different times and different countries. Therefore, poverty line may vary with time and place. Imaginary line. Each country uses an imaginary line that is considered appropriate for its exciting level of development and its accepted minimum social norm. For example, a person not having a car in the United States may be considered poor. In India, owning a car is still considered a luxury. Determination of poverty line. While determining the poverty line in India, a minimum level of food requirement, clothing, footwear, fuel and light, educational and medical requirements are determined for subsistence. The above physical quantities are multiplied by their prices in rupees. Calorie requirement. The present formula for food requirement while estimating the poverty line is based on the desired calorie requirement. Food items such as cereal, pulses, milk, oil, sugar, vegetables, etc. together provide these needed calories. The calories needs vary depending on age, sex and type of work that a person do or does. Estimation. The poverty line is estimated periodically, normally every 5 years. It is done by conducting sample survey. NSSO. These surveys are carried out by National Sample Survey Organization. It is called NSSO. World Bank. However, for making comparisons between developing countries, many international organizations like the World Bank use a uniform standard for the poverty line. Minimum availability of the equivalent of per dollar person per day. Poverty estimates. Now, it is clear for the table 3.1 that there is substantial decline in poverty ratio in India from about 44.3% in 1993-94 and to 37.2% in 2004-05. The proportion of people below poverty line further came down to about 21.9% in 2011-12. If the trend continues, people below poverty line is expected to come down to less than 20% in the next few years. The percentage of people living under poverty declined in the earlier 2 decades. The number of poor declined from 407.1 million in 2004-05 to 269.3 million in 2011-12 with an average annual decline of 2.2 percentage point during 2004-05 to 2011-12. Now look the table 375 and study himself and valuable book next day. Thanks.